Let me find us. Where we at? Where we at?
There we're at.
Yep, we're here. A little. Yep, we're here. Oh my god. Well, there better be a lot of conversation then.
Oh man, you're making my woos really tiny. So now you don't have to.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Am I missing something completely?
There's a delay, but I typed in woo with like 10 million O's. Yeah.
Because I closed it. Oh, there it is.
You actually have a good amount of space there. Oh, that's for roll 20. Duh!
There we go. This looks better.
That took me a hot minute. I'll go retweet it. Why do I have 55 notifications? What happened on Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, tweeted. I like that there's no boys here.
Oh god, it's hot. Ow.
Okay, is that the right chat?
Died a little.
Don't apologize for being loud.
No, you're fabulous.
Yeah.
I'd say give it a minute.
Be both if I can figure out whether I'm muted or not.
Oh god.
No.
I haven't even started like figuring out my interface yet.
Ashley's always like,
I can try to take notes.
I'm still like clicking all over the place trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Hi, Spencer.
No, it's not.
Be
It's
fantastic.
wonderful.
Yeah, Ashley's. It's gonna be great.
See, the only people I can see, I don't see Ashley, and I don't. No, I can hear you just fine. I can't see. I only see like I don't see you, and I don't see my square, and I don't know why I can't see my squares. No, I can hear you fine. Oh, really?
Can you should get one of the boys to test it. Where's Brad? Go yell at Brad.
I can fit and crop everybody, but I don't see mine. Forget it. Who cares? I'm sure it doesn't matter. For some reason, my camera's obsessed with Andrea because it always makes her super big on my screen.
Yeah, Andrea's the really big one on mine too.
Like, whatever it is, they're like obsessed with her.
weird.
Like, you must look at her.
And like, since we just moved, I don't have anything over here, and it feels weird.
I mean, we can see your sword on the other side, so that works, I guess.
It's true. It's pretty cool.
I just must have something configured wrong, and I'm too Skype illiterate to understand it.
Why did you choke slam the cat? That's rude. It's really weird.
It is a nice sword.
It is. Okay. I'm watching our chat stream thing now.
Once we're sure audio is 100% good, we'll be able to.
Yay!
Oh, as a source to like the stream scene? That would do it.
Can you hear me now?
Could you? Yeah. I always thought you sounded good, though. I didn't have a problem with the sound anyway.
I didn't think you were loud. Apparently I'm loud. Andrea and I are loud.
Okay, I'm gonna
Easy to
turn.
fix, so.
I'm gonna turn you guys down.
Turned down for what?
What?
I had to turn Andrea up earlier because I couldn't hear her. Okay, let's try you guys talking again.
Do you want us to go one at a time, or?
Yeah, Spencer, if you could help us out, that would be great.
All right, so I'll just go ahead and talk a little bit first. If I sound okay, let me know.
You good? Andrea?
And then how about me? Do I sound good? Do I sound too loud or too quiet?
I just turned you down. That sounded better on my end, so hopefully on their end. Andrea's good. Ellie.
Hello! I don't know what you want me to say.
That's fine.
I'm super excited to be here.
This was us on Saturday. Talking about nonsense.
Can you hear me?
Is she good, Spencer?
He
He probably has a delay.
Dooba-dooba.
Yeah, probably.
Dooba-dooba.
Okay, we can go ahead and... Okay. Okay, I'll turn her up, and then... Go ahead, Tiff.
Alright, and you can probably hear me and my screaming nephew.
Sweet. Uh-huh.
Okay, I turned you down a little bit more. Ellie needs to go
Yeah, it's hard
up.
with a baby, but you are doing your best, and it's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No one's gonna judge you.
Okay, so I turned Ellie up, and I turned Tiff down a little bit more. Hello, people.
The mute and push thingies too, so I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. Okay, I'll turn her down a little more. She just got a really good mic.
To my really loud self.
Thank you. I don't know who that was. Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you.
All right.
I think we're in business, girls.
We are good to go. Thank you, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Yay. All right. So I'm used to Joe doing all this, so it's going to be a little different. Thank you. We miss you too. If you ever want to play D&D, tell us.
She could guest star, like May.
Mhm. We're planning on doing some guest spots, so if you ever want to play and like jump in a session,
Yeah.
let us in. Let us know. Let us in. All right. So this is Ladies of Vathis. This is session 0. I'm Ashley. This is my first time DMing. Please be nice to me. With me, I have Rachel, who will be playing Cora. Andrea, who will be playing Rashada. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ellie will be playing Selfie. Is that right? Okay. And Tiffany will be playing Tamron. Hello, One Crit. So since today is session 0, we're just going to go through and they're going to talk about their characters and give you a little bit of backstory, and then we'll kind of jump in and talk about like how we're becoming a group and move forward from there. So I have them in alphabetical order, if you're wondering. We're going to start with Rachel, and we can go through Cora.
Okay, so my character, her name is Cora, and she is an Azamar Ranger. So It's a race I've never played before. Pretty excited about it. It's kind of out of left field. I don't think we haven't played with them basically at all. So my character fought in the Darkest War. She was raised in a really religious family, and they kind of sort of put her up like a lamb for slaughter, and really influenced her and told her it was kind of her duty and her birthright to go fight against the fiends during the Darkest War. So she fought in that war and had a pretty bad time of it. And at the end of the Darkest War, she just kind of went and did her own thing. So she's been a caravan specialist. She's been hiring herself out as protection ever since, and that's kind of what she's been up to. So I could go into more detail, but that's kind of just like a brief overview of who she is and where she is now.
Very good. And then we'll get to Andrew, who's playing Rashada, a warlock.
Yeah, so I'm a warlock, a half-orc warlock. I've never played a warlock before, so it'll be kind of fun. Basically, she lived in Rankagesh, and her tribe was a part of evil worshippers. They worship Kato, who's a super evil, uber evil deity. She wasn't a fan of that, so she kind of got ostracized by that, and eventually was kicked out by her tribe. And she started wandering around Vathis and eventually ended up in Irgus. She worships the patron that she calls the shepherd. So as a result, she kind of takes care of animals. Like, that's her true calling. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much her.
Okay, we'll move on to Ellie, who is playing Selphie the cleric. I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting I have this button. I don't have it open. Sorry.
You're good.
So I am playing I'm playing a noir, and she takes the form of is it Ilaren, the Ilaren elf?
That's right.
And she truly hates her noir form. So she is in constant disguise. She did a lot of terrible things in the Darkest War that she's just now starting to get flashes of. And in atonement for those things, she has turned to the goddess Estia for guidance and support. And when she tries to focus in on these images of these things that she's done and try to atone by finding either the families, seeing if they've somehow needed like any help, giving away any money or care or just kind of anything under the table where they won't know, or they should never recognize who she is, as long as she keeps herself in check and doesn't switch her form. But she's really out to redeem herself from these horrible things that she's done. She's got a very haunted past, which is why she's in Iris.
We're in Irgus.
So that's where she's come to Irgus, is to track down a family or a daughter of a family member who she knows that she has killed, whether they know that person has been killed since then or not, but just to see how she can help, or if she can help, or anything that she can do.
Very good. So we're going to be atoning.
Always.
And then we have Tiffany, who's playing Tamron, and she can tell you about her paladin.
Alright, I am playing Tamron, who is... Hold on.
It's a dog.
Such a turd. Yes, that's my chihuahua. I'm playing Tamron, who is a tiefling paladin. I have never played a tiefling before, or a paladin, but it is kind of circling out like my holy trinity of frontline fighters. And she is a Washun tiefling, born to the Zieratish family. And so she's kind of a spoiled brat, actually. But she inherited this role of being like the family kind of protector, in between her oldest brother passing and her youngest brother coming of age. So for a few years, she gets to kind of go out and do whatever she wants, leaving Washu and going out and basically preserving the balance as much as she can, because she does believe in the kami of Washu lore, and that's where she is kind of headed now. She had a young defiled tiefling friend who got banished for that they both did, and she didn't get punished for it. So she kind of has taken up the mantle of going out into the world and fighting for defiled tieflings' rights while she has the time before she has to go back and noble girl. That's where she's kind of at. She's made her way kind of haphazardly. I guess she said.
Here it is, yes.
Because, like I said, she's never left Washu before, so she's around, not really sure what to do.
She's kind of traveling a little bit. You see Sam
You can
perching.
Yes, he's a dummy, but Lou is actually at my lap. You can't see her, though, because she's too big.
Oh. Okay, so as they said, we're in Irrigus right now. I think no one's actually from Irrigus. Everyone's just kind of traveled here. And if you watch our Saturday stream, it's also in Irrigus. This stream we're gonna start in Camp Tiro, which is the capital of Irrigus, and then our Saturday game's in Ironmark, which is a little bit south, and we may end up heading there, maybe not. Have some fun crossover. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and talk about how we're forming our group. We kind of talked about this a little bit last week off stream, so that we had an idea of what we were doing. But as Rachel said, her character Cora is a caravan leader, so she's very well adapted to helping people through just about anything. Some of the tougher parts of the world her character can traverse, so that's going to be super helpful, and hopefully it'll allow us to see some really interesting things that we haven't necessarily played in before. So we will start with Ellie. So Ellie is looking for someone in Irrigus. So
Family have a daughter, but it's hard to track those things down when all you have is flashing memories of murder and chaos and evil.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys come up with anything that you think would stick well, but I'll throw suggestions out there and we'll see how it goes. Ellie and Rachel, you two, Ellie could find Rachel and looking for a specialist that could maybe find places in Irrigus based off of flash memories.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's neat. I could see that.
Okay. Do you have do you own your own caravan thing, or do you have a company you go through?
I'm usually just me, just I put myself out there. What's the word I'm looking for? Not job board, but I advertise word of mouth, and yeah. If you're looking for someone who's really familiar with the area, would know about places, and you're just asking around, my name would probably get brought up.
Okay, so all right, so probably taverns and local places where travelers would go through. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. And if you think of the traditional not job board, but kind of job board,
right.
I would have I'd have a flyer or my services out there, so.
Just okay. I know, a posted board where you could put
yeah.
You're having a yard sale tomorrow. Yep. Got it. So Andrea's character was originally, we have another player that's going to be coming in periodically, May. So Andrea and May are pretty tied together, and May's character was sort of going to be protection for Andrea because she's caster, so she's a little bit squishy, which May's was too, but she was more, I guess your character's more shy, where hers is more aggressive. So she was kind of your protector in a way.
Yeah.
So maybe you're looking for someone to help you, since May's character isn't a nuisance, so she's currently a dog. So she's not. Hi, Nerd Games. So I don't know if that's a good way that you guys could tie together, if you could think of something better, or possibly you could have something incorporated with Ellie's character.
No, that would be pretty good. Basically, one of Rashada's main goals, since she was ostracized by her tribe, she's kind of a small for her size because she's only half orc, and she's just kind of looking for friends basically at this point. So that's why she kind of gravitates towards animals, because who doesn't love animals? And they're easy to make friends with at that point. So she would be looking to kind of, just make friends.
All right. And then we have Tiffany's character, who's just kind of wandering around.
Do you travel with a bat though? So like I do have an animal.
Yeah, like I would instantly be interested in it.
I mean, she could even already be like in the caravan, and you're like, "Cool bat," and you just like follow her.
This is how it works.
This bat is my friend now. Okay, so I guess that could tie you guys together initially. I'm trying to think of. I have like a general direction.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like if we're heading to a specific city or area or ruin or like what would be the first kind of thing we're going after here.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can jump into it if you guys want.
I can say, like, with relative ease, I can tell you that my character has never actually atoned for anything, because it's so hard to, one, hide who you are, to somehow interface with these families that you know nothing about without looking like a complete creeper. And three, really the only time she feels safe is when she's in her church or her temple, or whenever she's in reverie, or fake reverie, I guess. But so I'll go wherever, because it seems like everywhere she goes, she has awful memories of some place. So
Brad shouting at me through the door. Okay, so we can go ahead and jump in. This is gonna be rough, but we can do it. Let me see. Andrea, you head to Great Garden Animal Sanctuary. It is the primary sanctuary that you work at. It's in Camty Row. The leader there is Master Jacoby. So he has summoned you to him. So you head to Great Garden. And you get there and he's like, "Welcome, Rashada. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Did you need anything?
I have a task for you. And I only trust you with this, but you will need help."
Okay, what is it?
He pulls out a fairly large, like, bag. It's kind of, like, fuzzy. It's some sort of, like, animal fur. It's definitely lined. And he hands it to you.
Aw, what's in it?
It's a little bit heavy. You look inside, and it's an egg.
Ooh.
He's like, "I need you to take this to Ilri, which is south from Camty Row, between, like, Camty Row and Ironmark. You've been there before. You go between the two sanctuaries quite often because you're gentle with the animals and he trusts you. So he asked you to take this to Miss Adelita. She is at, let's see what it's called, Lily Pad Sanctuary.
Aw.
Yeah, in Elry. So
Okay.
he gives you that. He gives you, we'll say, 2 gold. And he says, "Take this and deliver it."
Okay, will do.
It's very fragile. I don't know what even.
What is this guy's name again?
Master Jacoby.
Jacoby, that's it.
Yeah. If you want to roll, I'm gonna make somebody roll. Okay. We're gonna get here, guys, promise. Do you have nature?
it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm still trying to figure out
Yes.
more about this city.
If you want to roll nature check,
And do you want me to roll it and roll 20, or?
you can roll a die to determine what type of egg it is.
Nat 20 for a total
Really?
of-
What?
Yeah. First roll of the campaign.
Yes. I hope that's how this is gonna go for us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me pull all this up now.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so you notice immediately that's a drake egg.
Oh.
You
Whoa.
know for a fact that it's a drake egg. And we're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna go for this. So the thing is most people don't see this type of drake egg because it's super sacred, and it is a Riata drake egg from Washu, and they are they're known to give boons to people, and they are considered lucky if you don't take them from where they live. You don't know if this is a wild one or if this is a tame one, which could like drastically change the outcome of this.
Another dice roll.
But it's something that is very rare. Not many people see them unless you do travel to Washu, and not many people see the eggs. And you need to handle it with care.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much for trusting me with this. I won't let you down.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and if you want to try to find people to help you, or if you just want to assume that this is where you find Rachel.
I probably would want to find people because traveling
Okay.
by myself with something this big, I definitely want protection. So yeah, definitely. I would probably stop by like a tavern or something to go look at, to check out like if there's a protection that I can hire.
Okay. You go to the Cute Troll Pub.
The what?
Cute
Aw.
Troll.
Cute troll.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would frequent that.
You feel at home here.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk in, and there's a barkeep there. He's a dwarf, because dwarf and
Because, yeah, why not?
And do you walk-
I go up and order a mug of ale.
Okay. And he pours it, and he gives it to you, and it's just I don't know how much ale is. We'll say a silver.
Okay. And then I would ask him if he's heard anything around town about. I'm looking to hire somebody to help me.
For what specifically?
Looking to transport something. Something kind of big. And I would whisper that to him. Big
Kinda
as
like-
important.
He like looks at you. Do you still have the bag with you?
Yeah, I probably would have it like attached
Okay.
at my hip or, hidden a little bit. I
Okay.
wouldn't put it on the table.
He like looks at you and then looks at the bag, and then he like kind of peeks over the bar a little bit. He's like curious as to what's in it, and he's like, I can probably help you with that. We lost Ellie.
Oh no!
Ellie, come back.
Did I come back?
Back, Ellie.
You're back. Oh,
Yay,
now you're
back.
gone
There we
again.
go. Sorry
No,
about
you're
that.
back.
I'm on
I didn't mean
stream.
to close. I was trying to minimize some screens. I apologize.
Hello.
No, you're good. Sorry, they're making a lot of noise. We are in the process of moving where we normally play.
Yay.
Okay. Yay. So, okay, so he leans over, he kind of peeks. He's like, I can help you for a price.
Okay. Even though I kind of am a frequent customer here. Like, you know me. I buy a lot of ales from you, and over the
never-
past year or so that I've been here.
You've
Doesn't
never-
that mean anything?
There's always a price when it comes to help.
Okay. I slide him another silver or two.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, he accepts it, and he's like, so there are a few normal, like, just companies that you can hire. They're normally a little expensive. He names off a couple. I didn't put anything down. Hold on. So he names off a couple that are just like normal. They're expensive. He does explain that they'll be extremely expensive. He names off Raven Mains and Legion of the Crumbled.
Ooh.
And then he's like, if you're looking for something a little cheaper, there is someone who's been around lately. She comes through from time to time, and you might be able to find her. Her name is Cora. She is an Azamar, so she stands out a little bit. She normally frequents the Ugly Angel pub.
Ugly angel.
The Ugly Angel. So you should go and find her there.
Okay. I think I will. She sounds interesting. And
Alright.
cheap is pretty good too.
Cheaper. She's not cheap.
Cheaper. Cheap. Sorry, Andrew. I don't think you're cheap.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
She will give you
I don't think anybody's cheap.
she will give you fair market value and not try to bleed you dry.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I head on over to the ugly angel.
Okay. So Cora, you normally run routes. You generally go where people ask you to go, but you have your typical routes. You know the weather over the next few weeks is probably going to be good, so generally you would probably want to travel when the weather's better. So you're looking for travelers who may need help through Irgus and Osept.
I'm looking for work.
You're looking for work. Are you sitting at the bar at the Ugly Angel?
Yes.
Okay.
Do
So
you look approachable?
Yes,
Good.
I do look approachable. Oh geez, what am I wearing? I'm wearing scale mail, and I don't look like super intimidating or dirty or gross or anything. I have blonde hair with like feathers in it as an Asmar. So my eyes are a little weird. They're like silvery, but I don't look like I'm not all scarred up or scary. So
That's cute. I like that. So I would go up to the bar next to you because I would assume like you're probably the only Asmar here. Like you're
yeah.
kind of stick out, right? So yeah, I would strike up a conversation with you and I would say, are you Cora by any chance?
Yep, that's me.
Nice. I'm Rashada.
Nice to meet you. And I would shake your hand.
Do you have a drink? Like, did you buy a drink already?
Yes.
Okay. Because if not, I was gonna buy you a drink. But
Thank you, but no thank you.
Like sitting right in front of her.
So I was wondering if you're looking for work by any chance.
Depends on the work, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I could use a job.
I'm looking for somebody to escort me. Just looking for additional protection while transporting this package I have.
Oh, a package.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a sensitive package?
Somewhat, you could say.
The package needs to arrive in one piece.
Yeah, one piece would be nice.
Where is your package headed?
Ilri.
Ellery.
Yeah.
How
And
far
you
is that?
Why are they they're screaming at each other?
Oh, it's fine.
That's
Let them
central.
scream.
Let's see. It's halfway between Camp Truro and Ironmark, probably about 100 miles.
Okay, so not too far. I would tell you, yeah, that's a route I've done before. I feel confident there.
Good. Great.
When would you be looking to leave? How soon?
The sooner the better, but we don't have to leave right away. Like, what time of day is it? Is it early morning? Noon?
It'd probably be like 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. So yeah, I would say tomorrow morning if you could.
Maybe in one extra day would be. I mean, if is this really sensitive? Because we could leave tomorrow morning, but I'd like to be prepared.
Okay. Sure. No, I can understand that. And it would be helpful for me to get supplies too, I suppose.
Definitely. What DM, wonderful DM Ashley, what
Yeah.
would be the rate I would ask for something like that? Because I want to be fair, like I don't rip people off. I try to keep a good reputation so I can keep feeding myself and drinking at these bars. But
I'm gonna have to find it in the book. I don't know where my book is. I'm bad at this, guys.
No, you're not.
can I just say I asked for a fair price and you agree for a fair
Yeah.
price?
Yeah. That's a great price. That sounds like a very fair price.
That
You
sounds
got
like
it.
a deal. I accept.
I'm gonna shake your hand.
Handshaking.
Put it right
first. All right. So let's go to Ellie.
So am I already in? I don't know. I want to call it egregious.
Irgus, yeah. You
So
are
I'm already
in.
here. I'm probably just first. I would go to the temple or the cathedral of Astria,
Yeah.
and do my whatever. It can, respects for being in a new city and giving to the tithe and all that good stuff. And then I guess I would just start maybe listening, going into wherever the most local tavern bar areas are, just to listen to gossip and to hear if I am recognizing any names of any of the families that I, been researching and trying to find who've lost their daughters or sons, etc. in the Darkest War.
Okay. So the previous night you had a vision, a dream,
My favorite.
and you don't remember many.
Nightmares.
You don't remember many details. You sort of remember a fire. There could have been blood. You kept seeing, like, I guess maybe an angel, maybe not. And you just remember smelling cinnamon. Not too much to go off of, but the biggest thing that stood out the most was the angel.
The story of my life.
Yeah.
Not too much. Remember fire, maybe some blood. Angels and cinnamon.
Angels and cinnamon, yeah. So,
So the flashes of this angel, did it, at least it looked like it was maybe Alabama? Did it look like it was something that was maybe on the side of a building as opposed to something that was ethereal?
it was definitely more of a shape than, like, walk into the light.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
then that's what she's sadly going to do, is wander around the city and just kind of look very clueless and try to find anything with that sort of symbol. And then when she gives up, she'll go, like I said, go back to the tavern and listen, and then maybe ask some people, because that's just how she is.
Okay.
Also, if I know that I'm like going on kind of like a trip and I'm taking someone, I would ask your character and ask Rashada if you mind if anyone else comes on this journey too.
Oh,
Because like the more people I can move together at once, the more money I make. So if I know that I'm going to that city, I would let the barkeep know and kind of pass the message around locally that, hey, I'm going on this trip here, and if anyone wants to join, they should contact me.
Sure, that should be fine. As long as you trust them, I trust them.
Yeah.
It's 1 silver per mile.
Oh, ho, ho. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there. I would like be advertising that I'm making this run or whatever. So.
Okay. So you go to the tavern. Do you go to one specifically, or I can give you a few?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about this town, but she would probably go, since she is dressed well. She's pretty, if not has a sadness to her. Would not fit into a place that was like poorer. So she would definitely go to like a middle class, upper class sort of an area to listen in at whatever tavern would be a good area in that sense. City.
Well, you would not go to the Cute Troll Pub. You would probably either go to the Ugly Angel,
Is there one called an angel? I was gonna say, if there's something with an angel name, then she would probably go there just because.
Or Weekly, which is spelled like weak, like not strong, and they're known for their extremely strong drinks, and you shouldn't go there if you're weak.
And I definitely Ugly Angel. That totally fit. It totally fits with at least the vision. I mean, she doesn't know what the building looks like, so it's a good place to start.
Okay. You walk in, and at the bar, you see together. You see a male elf behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He's pouring drinks for a bunch of people. Seated at the bar, you see a human male, a human female, half-orc female, and someone that sort of looks like a human female, but you're not quite sure.
Okay.
You probably know, but she looks humanish.
Okay. So I'm going to walk in and then really kind of just look and peruse the area to see if there's any angels, any kind of angels for the Ugly Angel Tavern.
If you walk up to the bar, you will see there is like a menu, strangely, next, like between the half orc and the person you assume is a human, and it actually has a logo on it that looks like an angel.
Does it look like on my vision at all?
It looks similar.
Because that would be my first slam dunk ever. So she would be like openly excited. Maybe even grab the menu rudely without even realizing it, and grabbing it and pointing to the, I guess, the barkeep, the human. You said it's an elf and a human that was like working the bar.
There's a male elf at the bar. Yeah,
There's a male elf at the bar. I was like, is this your design? Did you create this?
Cora and Rashada, as you're sitting there, a very anxious elf throws her hand between you and grabs a menu.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I like jump back a little.
She's clearly insane, and she's asking about this menu.
And is there like a drink that the Ugly Angel is known for? Like they're known for their ales or their beer, whatever. I'm not a beer drinker.
You're not a beer.
Right.
I thought I wrote these down.
Like I would recommend that to her. I'd be like, oh, they're this type of drink is really good.
We'll call it the Sunburst.
Ooh, that does sound good. But yeah, I would recommend that to your character, Ellie.
I just like grabbed the menu and it was just like, hey, is this your logo?
He saunters over and he thinks you're crazy. You can tell that. It's very obvious by the look on his face. And he kind of like looks over to like a bigger guy, a bigger Vathis in the corner, like side-eyeing him. You can probably assume that he's a bouncer of some sort.
So she's like gonna try to pull her shit together.
Yeah, and he's not really sure what you're doing, so he's a little bit concerned. He's like, yes, this is the Ugly Angel.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all worked up. It's just that I think that I might recognize this artist, or do you know the family that may have drawn this?
No, I can ask the owner.
Are we able to like overhear any of this?
Yeah, she's still standing between you.
Do I know anything about this, or what Andrea's character?
You may know that it's just, you probably know the owners because you're probably here often enough just to know that it's basically like a stock. It's not stock, but it's just like a basic.
Okay. I would kind of lean over and it's just a stock image. I don't think it has any special significance to the owners.
So my character like snapping out of whatever this super excitement that she was in, like just turns to Cora, and of course I don't know Cora, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to grab your menu. I thought I recognized something that I guess I didn't.
No, it's fine. Have a seat. The drinks here are great.
Can you recommend anything? I've been traveling everywhere.
I'd recommend the Sunburst drink. I've heard really good things about it.
I asked the human guy, or the elven guy, thinks I'm a lunatic. So can I get a round of the Sunburst for my new friends?
Okay.
For my very bad day.
He makes 3 sunbursts and brings them to you. As he sets them in front of you, you get the distinct smell of cinnamon. And it's kind of weird. It feels like maybe this is where you were meant to be.
I'm like, poor character's going from crazy to excited to normal, and like just so many emotions. Like she's just having so many emotions right now.
What's your name, by the way?
My name's Sophie.
I'm Cora. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Cora.
And
Hi, Rashada. I didn't mean. I'm sorry for. You know what? I haven't revelried in a while, so I'm kind of out of it.
Oh no, that's okay. Are you okay now?
You mentioned traveling. Are you lost or trying to get somewhere? Could we give you directions?
No, I mean I'm always feels like I'm always lost, but I've just been mostly just reconnecting with my goddess and visiting cathedrals and temples across Vathis, and just kind of wayward, I guess.
I see.
Okay. You would see that I don't know how fancy like menus are.
As fancy as you want them to be.
You would know, Cora, that the owners actually have another one of these, which is a little bit south of here.
Like another of these establishments?
Yes, by the same name.
I mean, you might have gotten turned around because there's another one of these bars a little farther south. So, I mean, I don't know if you were looking for this place or something similar. Maybe you got mixed up, but there's another one.
I wouldn't have. I don't even know. I'm so sick and tired of traveling everywhere by myself all the time. I'm not making any progress in anything that I've been trying to do for the past 6 years.
I mean, I know the owners. If you want to head down there, I'm not opposed to hitting up another tavern, I guess.
It's literally the same name for the same bar in the same city.
Yeah, same menu. I mean, they own a couple of them. I guess if it's not broke, don't fix it.
So, Rashada, would you want to come too?
Sure. I mean, if it's a tavern we're going to,
Yeah.
why not?
Get more sunbursts.
It is along the way to where you're already going to take Rashada, so it
That
would
too.
be.
So
So
I
this
guess
would
we'll
be like
yeah.
along the way when we're going.
Yeah, it's like it's basically in the same town where you're going, so.
Big, or it's just like a big town.
Mm-hmm. There is a very strong. The town you're going to has a really strong ale market, so they saw an opening and they recently opened it there.
How long would it take us to get over there?
How far do we say you travel? Do you normally go like horseback or?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's make Googles.
If I'm actually escorting like a caravan where it's real
Yeah.
slow moving, I'll go on foot sometimes. But if it's just like a small group and they're on horseback too, I'll take horseback.
It'd probably be about 4 days.
Oh, I don't think you're talking.
Am I not?
No, not you.
No, I was actually thinking out loud as I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
You're okay.
Well, we were gonna leave. We were thinking the day after tomorrow.
I would love to have some people to travel with. It's been a very long and lonely road.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could come along with us. We'll stop there.
And you guys don't mind, really?
No, not at all. I'm always looking to make new friends. Why not?
I'm really curious about your character. I'm like, this is kind of weird. So, but like, I'm
just
interested.
excited.
Reminder for a picture on a map.
Yeah,
I
I'm like, I
found
want to know what this kind of crazy person's gonna do.
Yeah.
You definitely have your guard up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are leaving the day after tomorrow.
Mhm.
We can head over to Tamarin. You are hanging out in Camp Row. You're currently at. I don't have everything full size, so this is difficult. Let's see. You are staying at Starlight. It's an inn in Camp Row. This is your second night here. You haven't been here too long. You're kind of just wandering around. You're just getting back in, and you stop by the front desk, and the person there is like, oh, there's a message for you.
Me?
And yes, you. Which is weird. You've been here like 2 days. And they hand you like a little piece of ripped paper. It looks like someone quickly wrote a note and then just folded it and handed it to them.
And I take it and I'm like, thanks, I guess.
Do you read it
Open
there? You
it,
go to
yeah.
your room.
I like walk away as I'm opening it to read it. Like,
Okay.
I kind of just like thank her and like brusquely walk off because I'm like, what?
You instantly recognize the handwriting. and it says, "I'm not dead." And it says, "Go toward Ironmark. I can't tell you more right now. It's not safe. I'll leave you another message soon. I'll know where you are."
And so I'm like visibly shook
Yeah.
because I think I know where we're going with that.
Yeah.
So go back to the front desk and I'm like, how do I get to Ironmark?
They would explain to you that it's basically west, but you have to go south a little and then go west. There are caravans that are going daily. You can get guides, you can get escorts. Ironmark is a very dangerous town. There's a lot of criminal organizations there, so it's best not to go alone.
Anyone you'd recommend, or
He would name off the two that I named off earlier. I don't remember what they were. Guys, I'm back.
something to do with crumbled?
Yeah, the two that I named off earlier. He would say they're going to cost you probably at least 5 times the amount as if you just find someone who could guide you. And then he names off someone named Aiden that sometimes goes down there, but he thinks that they may have ties to an organization. He thinks that you look like a nice tiefling, and he doesn't want you to get hurt, even though you can hold your own.
Yeah, and I'm kind of sarcastic and mean, so but that's okay.
And then he says, and sometimes Cora is around. I'm not really sure if she's here right now. She goes to OSEP sometimes, and it's kind of far. He's like, but you can find her either at the Fallen Angel or you can find Aiden at Weekly. Both pubs.
Which one's closer to where I'm at right now?
Weekly.
All right, so probably want to go to the closer one first, but you said that there's like a really certain kind of clientele that go there, and she's probably gonna like go to the tavern, but look like it's not something that she would kind of fit in at. Like well dressed, like wandering wear, but it's like really impeccably made, and it's super like goth and kind of girly-ish. Like I don't know. There's ruffles, but it's like, and she just does not look like she'd fit in, and she can't drink, so she'd probably turn around and decide to go to the angel one.
If you walk up to Weekly, it is very nice. Like, it's not a poorly made establishment. Everyone there is dressed fairly nice. The crowd does look a little, maybe like well-paid war veterans, maybe people who own small businesses. There's a certain type of people you could tell that are there, mainly male. So, do you just peek in the door? Do you go in?
I'd probably go in and think that it's probably somewhere like my dad would be. Like if I were to be finding my dad, then I would end up there, and I'm not really kind of looking for that right now.
Okay. You're looking for a human male. He's about 6 foot tall, like a brownish color hair, green eyes. That's the description you were given.
Is he fly?
I don't know. You're gonna have to roll to find out.
I'm gonna roll since we need to know.
5, 4,
15.
Oh,
So, okay. So he's about average. Okay. He's like sitting in someone who matches the description. You think he's kind of loud, so that's immediately where you look. He's like in the corner with some other guys, clearly talking about something they all find hilarious. There are probably 5 or 6 guys over there.
All right. Well, she's kind of gutsy, so
Okay.
she'll probably go over and just be like, "Are you Aiden?"
Yeah. Who's asking?
Told that you would possibly go to Ironmark.
I go there quite often. What does a nice-looking girl like you want to do in Ironmark? You stare at him.
I ask him, like, does it matter?
Oh,
I guess not, as long as you're paying.
Well,
bleh.
he's gonna touch you. No, this dude's gonna touch you.
All right.
All right.
You guys.
We'll say 302 iron mark, 600 silver. So that's what, 6 gold?
It, and it's pretty obvious that she would have it, but she's kind of like weighing her options of like, do I really want to spend that much time with this person right now?
Sleep.
And it's not looking very high. And she kind of shrugs. She's like, all right.
Okay. So, he said, okay, so I'm leaving tomorrow. Are you going with me? He kind of reminds you, like, personality-wise, sort of like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my god.
He's kind
Wait,
of
like, I just-
egotistical and, like, he knows, like...
Okay, I'm 100% like out of game at this point, but like Gaston's seriously my favorite Disney villain.
You're welcome.
Nobody propositions you like Gaston.
Exactly.
Impatient there.
Oh my gosh, that just got me so bad. I literally have a Gaston pin like in my purse right now. She would probably, knowing her, she'd probably take him up on his offer, but also realize that it might not be the best idea, so she has to kind of think about it.
Okay.
So she might go order a drink instead.
Okay. You can do that. You go to the bar and there's actually a female human at the bar. And she
Hi.
says, hi, what can I get for you?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Okay. Start you off with something easy. And she gives you something called a wildflower. It's kind of a purple color. Smells really strong. That'll be 2 silver.
Go ahead and give it to her. I'm looking to go to Ironmark, and I heard that but he seems like he knows where he's going, but I get a feeling.
You get a feeling. Yeah, I understand that feeling. I wouldn't go alone with him. She kind of like whispers it to you. She like looks up at him like while she's saying it to like to make sure that like he's not looking her way. But she says, I wouldn't go alone with him. Make sure someone else is there. Probably not one of his friends.
Needed to know on that. Thank you.
Cool.
And I take my drink with me,
Okay.
and I leave her a nice little tip because I realized that she just kind of confirmed my suspicion, and I think I'll just try elsewhere.
Okay. He's gonna steal your kidneys.
He only
Okay.
takes one of them, I guess. It's fine.
As long as you get gold out of it, right? You get half of it.
How much does a kidney go for?
I don't think that's in the book. We'll
I'm
have to figure
working
that
the
out.
character.
You don't have to answer that.
Okay.
Sorry. I know that the other person that they mentioned was at the Ugly Angel, so I'll head out that way.
Okay.
Actually, just kind of toss my drink because I realize that it's way too much for me.
Yeah, it's mostly alcohol. So you're about half a mile away from the Ugly Angel. It's just streets lined up, so you can just walk down the street. It shouldn't take you too long.
She'll do that and go in, I guess.
Okay. There's a male elf at the bar, and now most of the people have cleared out. We'll go ahead and say that 3 ladies are still there. And there's also a there's a tiefling mill there as well.
Is he a defiled tiefling or regular, I guess?
Regular.
Okay. Well, I guess I'd go up to him to talk to him first because I would feel most comfortable talking to another tiefling.
He looks very much out of place. He may be traveling somewhere. He's drinking a sunburst, which is the signature drink here. It smells like cinnamon. He kind of looks up at you as you walk by him. And he's like, "Hi." Go ahead.
Like, what are you drinking?
Sunburst. You should try it. It's really good.
Or one then.
Okay. He motions for the bartender to come over, and he tells him one sunburst for the lady. He kind of gives you a little wink.
Oh my.
Okay. I'm like, this is escalating already.
I know. Enjoy. And then they give you, the bartender gives you the drink, and the tiefling motions for you to sit down next to him.
And kind of like, I eye the drink a little suspiciously because the last one I got I was not okay with. But I'm trying to be adult, so I'm like, okay.
It doesn't smell as strong as the other one, so it might be okay.
Right. Yeah, I'll try it, and I do like cinnamon, so.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
He's like, my name is Casmos. Who are you?
Rin.
Well, that's a pretty name. He's like, so what are you doing in Irigus? It's quite a long way away from home.
I'm actually looking to go to Ironmark.
Oh. Yeah, I try to stay away from there. There's a lot of bad things that happen there. So you should definitely be careful.
Well, thanks. Noah Cora?
Yeah, it's her right down there. She's normally here about this time every day.
Way to call me out.
I'm like, you've been here a bit yourself then.
Yeah, I like the clientele here. He's like, I actually own it. Well, he doesn't own it. My brother owns it. Sorry, guys. I just went back on my story. So his brother owns it. Mm-hmm.
Must be for good business then, having you around. Your brother from WashU as well?
He is.
Didn't expect to see too many of us up here.
No, it's kind of abnormal. We broke away from our family and pursued our own business ventures. He was a little more successful than I am. So he's opening a new store in Ilry, and I'm just kind of babysitting or day drinking, whichever works, while he's away.
He's lucky to have you then. He gets to go off and open more stores.
He like raises his glass to you, like he seems like a nice enough guy, but he's probably like the younger brother.
He's the day drinking brother.
Yes, right.
I'm like, well, thanks for the drink. I am gonna see if I can catch Cora before she leaves.
All right. He's like, I hope to see you around.
What is your damn charisma?
It's really high. But am I probably not gonna happen?
We'll see.
I go and I kind of like tap whoever I think is kind of Cora at this point because he gestured at all three of them, and I'm like, I kind of guess it's Rachel from my short description. I'm like, are you Cora by any chance?
Yeah, that's me.
Getting all the business.
I've been drinking a lot.
Yeah. I turn around. I'm like a little red in the face. It's been a long day. Drinking.
Crazy shit talking about visions and angels.
Why? Who's asking?
My name is Tamarin, and I was looking for someone to take me to Ironmark.
Oh, I'm glad.
You would go through the town that you're going to get to Ironmark.
You know, I'm actually headed out morning after tomorrow, I think, and I'm going that way. So if you want to come, yeah,
Like,
I name a price.
It's like way lower than what you gave to Rashada.
I did my
Hey.
math wrong, and it's like half my usual rate.
I'm like, wow, okay, that's a deal then.
Yeah, where are you staying?
Starlight.
Starlight Inn.
I'll find you there. Morning after next.
Just out of curiosity, where are you staying?
Where am I staying?
The typical candle.
The typical candle.
It's just like a standard.
It's a normal
Like a
candle.
standard typical candle.
Yeah.
I'm like, tell you what, I'll meet you there.
Oh,
Typical
it's
about the level of like whether she's going to remember this conversation later.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
And I actually live like 4 blocks down from the typical candle, so.
There you go. We're all in the
Perfect.
same place.
I like how we did it.
I'm like, okay.
It'll be great.
I come away from this exchange feeling confused but marginally better about it than the proposition from Aiden. So I'm like, at least I think I'll make it.
You've had a really hard day.
Yeah, I didn't hit on you, so if there's
Yeah,
anything,
you didn't.
Take that. You can take away that.
Cora would know a lot about Aiden, and she definitely probably would think he's kind of sleazy.
oh, if you bring him up, I just start loudly trash talking him. I'm like, that's sleazeball. Yeah, I go off.
All
What
right, well,
are
for,
in
for,
drinks other than cinnamon?
for giggles, I'm like, well, that's at least I feel like I'll make it to Ironmark. My last proposition didn't quite feel that. And
That's fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of shady characters around here. You have to be careful.
figure that out. I'm like, a bartender told me off of this guy named Aiden.
Oh, that guy's the worst.
The worst. Then it only gets better from here.
Yeah, you're right about that. I'm glad you didn't go with him.
Now I like to keep my kidneys.
Well, I won't be taking those.
You sure? The bartender has witnessed all of this. You would know him. He's typically here, like, you guys probably banter occasionally. His name is Theoden. And he is just, like, giving you guys, like, the weirdest look. And he's just like, these people are crazy, and he thinks that you're drunk, even though you're probably not.
Thinking very good thoughts.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's a Sherlock man.
Selfie, where are you staying?
Hold on. I need another one.
Sorry.
What am I looking for? Hotel? Hotel. You're staying at Noble Market Resort.
Is that fancy?
It's near the Noble
fancy.
Market. And they talk about their fresh produce and they do sea salt treatments.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cora typically probably has to find her own patrons, so this is probably a little weird.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I didn't have to do any work at all. The work just came to me.
That's exciting.
It
You're-
is.
Your word of mouth is getting around. You probably raise your rates soon.
I'm moving up in the world.
But yeah, you are.
I'm gonna move out of the typical candle one of these days, guys.
You like it though. Like you have your own room there, and you always get the same room.
She can go. She can move on to
Yeah.
the elegant candle.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like things too fancy. I feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
But
You know where like all the loose floorboards are, and you can like hide stuff in it.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's like your room.
yeah. But if we make it to the end of the evening alive, I would tell them all where to find me. Where we're all meeting up the morning after next. So.
Probably a good thing not that following morning.
I needed a day to like get supplies and provisions and stuff, so I was just giving us some time, like to kind of get our stuff together.
Okay. So you guys split ways.
I'm probably pretty toasted, so probably.
I don't let. It's just like I'm gonna follow. I mean, I don't want anyone to get, their kidneys removed. So I'm gonna follow whoever's the least sober, and then just kind of be like, whether that, I don't know if that would just be Cora or if that would be Rashada, but it's like let's just stick together and maybe we can get a room wherever is closest by for us.
True.
Also something really weird that we didn't really say is the entire time Tamara has had a bat with her, and Rashada has had a dog.
Forgot to mention.
Oh really?
He's very small and he doesn't do he can't do much, but he's there.
I would ask if I
Hi.
could pet it. I would be like,
He's friendly.
oh, I like him.
I would pet it too.
It'd be pretty funny is because I should come off as a little bit more less friendly than normal, but my bat loves people.
You're very loud.
Aww.
That's
Oh
so
my
exciting.
God.
It's so cute.
You're a creep. JP's creeping.
Oh, like a pet bat, not like a baseball bat.
Seriously
she's
thought you were,
talking to.
you were telling us
Hmm?
that we were loud and we were a creep. I was
I like-
oh.
I like coo all over the bat like it's a baby. Like I'm really, really nice to it. I love it.
Sit up, he kind of like flaps around, makes little squeaky noises.
Oh, that's so
He
cute.
probably fits in like 2 hands, like he's just very small.
Aww.
Yay. I like him.
Yay.
Okay. Everybody's split. If you guys want, you can go back to wherever you're sleeping.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we can cut to the next day if there's anything you want to do specifically. Don't spill your balls, Rachel.
I'm handling my balls carefully. Thank you.
Very good.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm good.
I guess
Sorry, go for it.
I was just gonna say I go grab my stuff basically, and I'm like prepared. Like I'm actually in my chainmail and stuff the next time I show up.
Yeah, I was just giving it a day so like, my character would in character get supplies and like sleep off the hangover and everything else so I could do my job correctly.
Okay. All right. We can just like fast forward then to the next day, and you guys can all meet outside of the typical candle.
Sounds good.
All right. So
Yep,
it's a
I'm good.
nice sunny day in Cantiro. You guys meet up. There are no issues in the morning. No more random notes. No more nightmares. No
Oh
eggs
my God,
hatching.
that's rare.
Right.
That's good about the egg.
So you meet up and you set off toward Ellery. It's going to take you about 4 days in good weather. If you're on horseback, if you're walking, it's going to take probably about a week. So we set off.
Yes.
Okay. Day 1. You're walking down. It's like a cobblestone road. It's a beaten path. It's not anything weird. You're not going through the woods. It's fairly safe. Cora's traveled this road many times. No problems. And she's just happy to have some people with her and make some money. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna roll. So you get through day 1. Nothing bad happens. Everything's
Yay.
fine. You want to find a place to camp for the night?
Yes. and I always know my cardinal directions. Sorry, I'm like I have stuff. Difficult terrain does not slow my group's travel,
That's helpful.
and
No wonder you're getting a good rat.
Yeah, so like we're gonna make camp and settle and all that.
Okay.
I know that I cannot be surprised.
And I have the one that you can conjure enough food for 20 people per level to be sustained for
So
24
great.
hours.
That's good. That's good. Thank you, Rustic Squid.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Squid.
Okay, so are you guys gonna split up? Like, are you gonna stay up? You all gonna sleep?
I think that it would be best if we took watches, just to be safe, if that's okay.
Okay. Who's first?
I'll take first watch. I don't care.
Okay.
And since I have Took who can listen too, so I feel like I'm a
Nice.
night person anyway.
Roll. Go ahead.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna have you roll perception.
That perception is 15.
You make it through your shift and nothing happens. Who's
Okay.
next? Who's next?
I could go
What time
next.
is it?
You guys doing like 4 hours each? Or 2 hours?
2 hours?
I see. My character would go as long as she can. 'cause
I
she
think like
doesn't
2 to
like
3
sleep.
is best.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think we need full 4 hours because there's not a ton of us, but yeah.
Okay. You can roll perception. Rashada, to see if anything happens or if anything is happening.
9.
Okay. On your watch, you notice that Miles, which is the dog that's with you, kind of runs off a little bit and sniffs around and like barks, but not like super loud, and then comes back.
Okay. That's kind of weird.
Do you want to do anything about it, or
Yeah, I would kind of slowly creep towards where she was barking. Like, does she look like she's still alarmed or is she calm? Like, she's just chasing after a squirrel or something
Um,
bigger.
she's not like she came back? She didn't go to sleep. She's just kind of like she keeps wandering off every now and then, but then she like comes back. She doesn't go like super far.
Okay. I start going towards the direction, like very slowly and sneakily, even though I can't really sneak, towards what she's looking at.
Okay, she runs off away from you just a little bit. You can still see her. And there's like a bunny there. And she's like playing with it. She just goes up and sniffs it and then runs away.
Oh my God.
So cute. Aw. I would go, aw, Miles, you made a new friend?
You're just gonna grab every animal and just take them with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the option.
Yeah.
Tree.
Okay. So it was really not. It was just a rabbit. Next shift. Who's
Assume
up
it's
next?
probably dark now.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay. Nothing really happens. We can go ahead and nothing really happens for the rest of the night. You just had your bunny
Okay.
encounter. You wake up the next morning. Rashada, I assume, prepares food for everyone.
Yep. I
And
make
then you-
scrambled eggs
Fine.
and bacon.
Tamara's kind of mystified. She's like, "Oh my gosh, that is so." Did you do that?
Okay.
Wealthy family, so cooking's probably not high on her list.
You're like, oh, I have someone at home that does this.
Mystified, wondering if the person at home just like magically appears food like this, because I mean, to her it's the same.
They probably do.
Yeah, they could. I don't know.
You travel throughout the day. About halfway through the day, probably around 1, you hear like some rustling in the weeds. It doesn't. You just kind of hear it every now and then. You can like investigate it if you want, or you can just try to run away.
What does it sound like?
It's just like it sounds like something moving through like trees or bushes.
How
Does it
long
sound
has it
like-
been going on?
Yeah.
You've probably heard it for the last 5 minutes. So again, you're on like a cobblestone road, and there are a bunch of big trees. So you're kind of like in a forest. And then there are like some smaller like bushes and like shrubbery like closer to the road, like where someone does clear it out. But everything like past the road, probably like 10 feet past, is like pretty good size like wooded area.
After a couple minutes, if I felt like it definitely wasn't going away, I would want to check it out. I would tell the girls to kind of stay back, and I'll see what it is.
It is. This murder is funny. You can roll perception.
Ooh, that is a 22.
Okay, in the distance, it's actually not as close as you initially thought. You see like a giant spider, and you know that there are like some larger animals in this area. If you go cautiously, you could probably avoid it, but it might be tracking you a little bit. But you could probably get away from it.
Okay, I would want to continue on cautiously and try to avoid it if we can, but be ready if it seems like it's definitely coming after us.
Okay. I am jealous of what just landed in front of you.
Yes.
Okay, you continue on your way. After a little while, it looks like it gets distracted, or it's like probably too far away from where it is normally, and it leaves you alone.
Okay, good.
Senna. So you continue on, and you can find a place and make camp for the night. Nothing else really exciting happens. You're about halfway through your trip.
Okay, so going pretty swimmingly. I assume we're making decent time.
You'll probably get there about half a day earlier than you originally anticipated.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would say same shifts as before, if that was fine, or...
Okay.
It's fine with me.
Core perception.
That's gonna be an 11.
Okay, you hear similar rustling again. It is dark. Can you see in the dark? I don't know what visions you have.
I'm actually not sure. I want to say no, just to be
Okay.
safe.
Do you guys have like a campfire?
Yeah, I would have a fire going.
Okay. You can kind of see something like in the shadows a little bit. You're not really sure if it is just a shadow or if you just really need some sleep.
Oh, I actually do have dark vision, sorry.
Oh, okay. So you do see that there is something. Thank you, ghost. That's very nice. You see something in the distance. Again, there's a very good chance that it could be a couple of things that are generally in the woods. Probably, again, is a spider. It's not really moving in on you. It's more like just walking through the woods. You're not really sure if it's noticed you or not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and maybe wake the other girls up just while it's close in case it decides to come at us. You know, they're not being attacked in their sleep.
Okay. You guys wake up. And as you wake them up, you hear it gets a lot louder. There's definitely more than one. And it looks like they're coming at you. I don't know what
Okay.
just happened. Thank you. So, spiders are coming towards you, and you should roll for initiative.
Yay! That's exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have advantage on initiative rolls if you're 30
Oh.
feet around me.
Good.
I assume we're within 30 feet of each other.
Because I rolled a 5, so that's helpful.
You to begin with, so that.
Do you guys have tokens?
Ooh, no.
Or,
Maybe.
I can pull some up if not.
Right.
Oh, hey, I
Initiative
left
is
one
just
on
sex if you don't have anything else, right?
here.
Yep.
Check.
Awesome. That was good initiative. I'm excited.
Oh, I can do the little tracker thing, can't I? Oh, I gotta get you guys tokens. I need to pull the other spider out. There's so many things happening.
I don't know how to use roll 20.
Most of the things are spiders.
I don't even know how to make a little token for myself.
I can search for one. That's
Just
a
see a
boy.
white screen, just so that I don't know if there's anything supposed to be on it yet.
You guys don't see the spiders?
I just see a plain grid.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Grid.
Joe.
One sec.
I'm just,
911 Joe.
I'm just refreshing in case I'm doing something wrong.
I see it like on your screen where you've got it on Twitch, but I don't see it on
Yeah.
my end.
I don't know how to make it visible. Help. Guys, this is my first time DMing, so if you're new to stream,
Be gentle.
please be gentle.
You're doing great.
I get a Joe!
Yay! You summon.
Hello, Joe.
It's like
He
phoning
can't
him
hear
back
us.
up.
Hi, Joe.
What's up?
My map, I can see it. They can't. What do I need to do?
All right. So, if you go to the top of Roll20
Mm-hmm.
and you open up so you can like see all the different maps,
Yes.
there should be like a red ribbon,
Yeah.
and that's where the party currently is. Is
Mm-hmm.
that dragged to the map they're currently on?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I drag it?
Yeah, you drag the red ribbon.
Does it have to be after or on it?
Nope.
Oh,
you
just the
you go to the
ribbon.
map and you just click the ribbon and you drag it over.
Word.
I see it now.
Oh, I see
You
it.
got
Thank
it?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Yay! It looks so nice. Like spiders.
Can I use this? I can't use
He's
this.
like a consultant.
Okay. Female cleric. We're just gonna pull images
I'm not crazy about spiders, guys.
from the internet. Same.
I don't know how I feel about
I
all
don't
this.
mind them. I don't mind them. Centipedes, though, not my thing.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Really, they wig me out bad.
Especially the ones that like move super fast. I think it's the silverfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate them, and they're like translucent and creepy, and I freak out.
And they love to be in like the shower, like moist, warm areas. So it's like the worst place for them to be.
Like when
Yeah.
you're blind and you can't see them, and then all of a sudden they're there, and you're like, ah.
Spiders
And
are
then they're
definitely
gone.
better than those.
Mostly because most of the spiders down here live outside. Them come inside. It's very nice. They're very considerate, except for the one that makes the web outside the front door.
Don't they get like really big there though, because it's hot?
Yeah, they're huge.
Everything
Ooh.
here dies, so it doesn't get super big.
Fleas. Trying to find a good flea medicine down here is terrible.
I can
Yeah,
imagine.
but that's rough.
They do okay once you find the one that works for them, but doubt Advanix works fine for both of them, so it's only like $40 per
Good.
3 months. So it could have been worse.
All right. Let me add. Why can't I do this? I don't want this. My library. Thank you.
Are we
Hello.
gonna fight the spiders?
Yeah, I'm getting you guys icons.
I'm surprised
Spiders.
Rashada's not trying to like run out and
Take them.
make friends with them.
I don't know how to give you guys like control of these.
Sorry, I just tested something. That was me.
That's fine.
How dare you?
I tested a macro. That was a really good roll too. Dang it. A for effort.
Who else do I need? I need Andrea. There she is. These are just like random icons, so they might suck.
Those spiders look good.
I had those ready.
Oh, that's okay.
That's Andrea. Can you guys move it? Name. Well, Rashada.
Oh, are you putting us on the map now?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can move it though. Oh, you can't even see that. That sucks.
That's just because you're standing right on the brick.
Oh, that's fine.
That's Ellie.
Yeah, look awesome.
That's Tiff. That's Rachel. I don't know. Can you guys move these? How do I assign them? Can I assign them to you?
Yeah, I think you have to assign them. I can't move anyone right now.
I can't move it mine either.
Edit.
Train them and add them to the party menagerie. The spiders?
Guys, we're gonna get through this together.
Attack spiders. I mean, that would be a cool thing to have.
Why don't we make? Why isn't Rashada trying to make friends with these things?
Do you love the spiders, Rashada?
I do. But
Animal handling.
I was about to say, I have really good animal handling, so...
true. Wait, do I?
Why not just try to be like the only party that never murders any creatures?
I actually don't have animal handling, which was my backstory.
I love animals, but they hate me.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, it makes sense with a warlock. Like, why would you have animal handling? But
I like it.
you.
I don't have animal handling either.
But
And
yeah,
I have one.
Yes. Yes.
He's just really super friendly and easily trained.
aw. You want
I
me
see
to
a
get the
Cinnabon.
consultant? Oh, he's there. He's
yeah,
in
he's
chat.
there.
I think like we could try to animal. I mean, I have okay animal handling. I'm not proficient, but we're gonna
It's a
try.
token.
How
Yeah,
handleable
yeah.
are spiders? On a
We could
scale
throw
of like
food,
1
I
to
bet.
10.
We could probably throw him food and be like, "Listen,
Yeah, like I could make
Okay,
food.
so like what's the size of the spiders?
Thank you
Like-
for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Between like hand sized and like ride them into battle size.
The
Yeah.
spiders are the one where there is one spider. The one spider is large and the other two are medium.
just throw food at him."
Into battle size. Because that would be really intimidating. Like our intimidation factor would go through the roof.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can see my screen.
My favorite enemy is humanoids. It's not spiders.
They all have edit. I have no idea what you just said, but
I think that was more for Joe.
controlled by.
There are a lot of little things I need to keep track of as my character.
Oh. How do I click that though? I see the bar, but I don't know where it goes. Sadness, Joe. Sadness. Can I type there? Can we just pretend and I can move you guys?
That would work.
You could just be like, hey, move me
Until I learn what I'm doing.
5.
You know, I got a map in here and some creatures, so we got a little bit.
I mean, look, it's better than I probably would have gotten us on day one. So
It
I think
even
it'll
figure
pretty
out
good.
what
It looks
happened
good.
in my life.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Okay.
It's not easy. I know roll 20 is not easy.
I'm gonna leave you in the grass because I can see you. Alright.
I am back.
Hi, Joe. Okay. It
So
says
you did
control
the-
bar, but I can't click it.
That's weird.
Do I need to move it into a folder?
You shouldn't have to now.
Alright.
Controlled by
Oh, this one
should
lets
give
me.
you.
It was just that one wouldn't let me.
That's weird then.
This is Tiffany. This is...
I just nat 20.
Yeah, because if you change the controlled by, then they should be able to control.
Alright. This is Rachel.
Okay.
Thank you, you're the best.
Yay,
problem.
thanks, Joe, the consultant.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
And
We don't
this
deserve him.
is- Oh, it was the IT thing. Like, he literally sat down and it's working. Okay, you guys should be able to move them. The top one is Tiffany. The one without a white background is Ellie. The bottom one is Rachel. And then the middle one's Andrea.
All
You just
right.
Put yourselves where you want you.
And so is the big spider the large one, and then the two other ones are medium?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're kind of like this. Wait, why did
Oh.
that copy?
There's 3 there?
No.
Oh no!
I don't know why that got me.
How many spiders are there?
There's 3
Multiplying.
spiders. Okay, there's 3 spiders. I have to learn how to roll initiative. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. And big spider. And then I need to mark one of these. We're gonna do this, guys. He's gonna be that. Okay. And the Scully one. And then the other one. Alright. What are your initiatives?
My initiative is 21.
Okay.
17.
16.
Also
Alright.
16.
Who has a higher dex? What's your dex, Andrea?
I got a 1.
And then what's yours, Ellie?
In my dex, I don't have a dex modifier.
Okay. What is your dex, Rachel?
My dex is the mod is 2. The number is 15.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna get this fan. And then the other one. Wait. All right. We did it. So this spider right here, he comes up and he sees you guys.
Hello.
Hi. And he is going to walk up to whoever's in the front here. I don't know who it is. He's going
That's me.
to attempt to bite you.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I don't want it to.
Isn't that 20?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But
I'm
that's
gonna
so
kill you.
rude.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm so sorry.
Please don't.
How much health do you have? I'm hitting
11.
Andrea, right?
Yeah. I got 11 HP. Don't kill me.
It does 8 damage.
Wow. I feel really crappy at my job. So much for protecting you.
I'm so sorry.
Miles,
You
can
should
you
get
help me
a
out?
discount.
Oh. Okay. Next up is Cora.
Okay. So just so everyone knows, I have 2 short swords. And I'm gonna run at the spider here. I assume that this is the one that attacked her. The one that's like right next to her.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come up to it and I'm gonna try to do a stabby. I'm gonna guess a 6 does not hit.
No.
Then with my offhand, I'm gonna try to get a better Actually, wait, I have advantage on my first. No, I don't because it already went.
You're flanking.
Am I technically?
Yeah, any side. I'm gonna roll it any side.
Oh. Well, that would make that a 17 then.
That hits.
So that does 3 damage.
Okay.
And then with my second attack, does a 16 hit.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to get another leg and just like straight cut a leg off because I hate these things. And that's gonna be 2 more damage.
Okay.
So these spiders, they're not really reasonable with. They're pretty out there. Don't try to hug it. It doesn't want to hug you. It just tried to maim your face. Not friends.
It's definitely hurt. You cut 2 of its legs off. So it's kind of impeding it a little bit. It's not very happy. It looks very agitated. Up next is its spider friend. And it sees that its friend just started getting hit, and it's going to go after the ranger because, you know, spiders are smart like that. Oh my god, I quit.
Are you gonna
And-
kill me?
I had a nat 20.
You might kill me.
What? Do you have the pink dye that Brad has?
No, it's like, it's I don't know. I'm sorry.
You probably actually won't kill me. I think I have more HP than she does.
Okay, 4 damage.
I'm fine.
4 damage as it skitters up to you and kind of like lunges in a little bit, and you see all of its eyes like up in your face, and it's kind of gross. Even for you, the ranger, you're kind of like, I'm not really sure about this.
This is a bit much. Can you not?
Right. It is Tamrin's turn.
Alright, since I'm already right here, I'm just gonna kind of. I'm right next to. This is Andrea, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lay on some hands so that she can have some health. Do I have to roll anything for that, or just do it?
I think, don't you get like points? I think you
I
get
have
points.
points of health that I can give to her. I think I just
that's
have
what
to
it
touch
is.
her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Right.
Cameron's getting handsy.
What? Let me
Alright.
jump
It's
in.
no worse than that guy in the bar was about to be.
I'm just gonna move up next to you and be like, not weird. Here you go. Take some health. You can have all 5.
Okay, yeah, you
Yay.
just touch her and then she gets 5.
Oh, that's better.
Up next is Andrea, or Rashada.
Rashada. Okay. So, Rashada is going to put up both of her hands and start to cast Burning Hands. So her hand's going to be like all fiery and whatnot, and she's going to say to the spiders, "You can go away now or I'll set you on fire." Like,
You're
As long
secretly
as you-
just petting it?
sort with the
Flames.
hands. So with flames. Yeah,
Goodness.
do they move or go away? I'm trying to scare them away.
No, it looks pretty upset that it's missing 2 legs.
Ah. So I cast Burning Hands.
I mean, I guess you could try to. Can you intimidate a spider?
Ooh, no, I can, I want to say.
You can try to
Yeah,
intimidate it.
I'm intimidating AF somehow. 20, not natural.
It's pretty intimidating. You know what? It's gonna back up just like a
'Cause-
little bit.
I would say it really growly with a deep voice that you don't think Rashada could ever do.
Okay.
Because I can't do that, but.
It's the orcishna. It's the orchishness coming out. So it backed up. It's gonna back up to its friend. And you also get an attack of opportunity, Cora.
Cool.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so.
Yeah, get 'em.
That's gonna be an 18.
Hits.
And that will be 4 damage. So as it's skittering away from me, I'm gonna try to get another good hit in.
It's definitely hurting more. It probably wasn't the best move that it could have made, and you got some of its eyes. So it's kind of spinning a little bit. Can't really see where it's going. Good job. You scared it.
I feel bad for half a second, and then I just don't again.
All right. It is Selfie's turn.
Alright, so I will move here and then. How do you turn? Ah, ha ha!
Right back.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. Now that I've moved, I will use sacred flame. That's not. I don't have to touch something to do that, right?
I'm pretty sure you don't have to. Let's check.
I don't think
And
you do.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
60. Okay, it's a 60-foot range.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a deck save.
Yep,
so
you're good.
I guess I will. So to roll for that, then this is a deck save and it's evocation. I just roll my 20 and then add my spell attack bonus.
I think it's wisdom. Is it wisdom?
Yeah, it is. I got a
Yeah,
7.
you're gonna roll your spell attack
Yeah.
bonus.
Right. So it's a 7.
I guess I roll. Is that what I do? Yeah, that misses. You try. Alright, it is the big guy's turn.
Go on.
He is not happy in general. So he's going to move up to here and he's going to try to web the ranger.
Oh no.
Yeah. Thank you for the bits. He's going to try to web you and make sure you can't move anymore. Does a 15 hit?
15, does that hit? No, it does not.
Okay, so he kind of shoots a web out and in an attempt to restrain you because one, you hurt his friend, and two, you look like you're going to make a decent meal. So he accidentally webs his friend over here by missing you. So this guy is webbed.
Oh man, okay.
We're back at the top with the guy that's super damaged. He is actually going to try to run away. Not very well, because you damaged him really bad. So I'm only going to move him like half. So he's back here. And then it's Cora's turn.
Okay, so this one here. Is that the webbed one that's all screwed up?
No, that one's the one that's running away. The webbed one is just hanging out there.
So the one next to me, he's just hanging out?
He's webbed currently, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, but that's not the one who ran away.
No, he's like back here.
Okay, sorry, I got like confused for a second on the two of them there.
You're fine.
So I'm just gonna like kind of wheel around and take advantage of the spider's mistake and try to attack the one that was webbed by his friend accidentally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess that a 6 does not hit. So my first attempt gets like stuck in the webbing and I've got to kind of pull it out and it doesn't connect with the actual spider. I'm gonna guess a 12 probably doesn't hit either.
It does.
Oh,
It does? Okay, well, on my second hit then, I just happened to kind of barely actually get on the actual spider and through the webbing to damage it, and I do 6 damage.
Wow.
So it must have been somewhere sensitive.
I mean, he's webbed, so you probably just like stabbed him right in the eye or cut his leg off. It kind of makes a weird noise. You weren't really sure that spiders can make that noise. It's kind of like a squeal, and it's definitely not a noise you want to hear again, but you seem to have heard it quite bad. And then it is its turn. It's going to try to get free. And it does. And take this web off. Alright. And then it is also going to back up. So if it moved back, you get to hit it, right?
To me?
Yeah. I think you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna say no to that. Does a 10 hit?
No.
I am not fast enough to catch it, sadly.
It's Tiffany's turn. Or Tamron, sorry. I think you're muted.
That's okay. I'll answer to both. I'm gonna move right here. Kind of turn. That's so neat being able to turn it. I'd never do that. And I'm gonna attack the big one
Okay.
with my third. I'm gonna use both hands to do so. Ooh.
You guys are getting fancy on me.
I got a nat 20, so I rolled.
Well, that hits.
Yeah. Now I just have to figure out which one of these is a D10 because I'd never use a D10.
Wait, is D10 your damage?
I am using it versatilely, which is 1d10.
Nice.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Do you want me to double what I got or roll twice?
Whichever you want. I don't care. I've been rolling twice, but
Is that way too? Okay, I got a 7. It doesn't matter. I got 2 7s.
okay.
14.
14. You don't add anything. Thank you for the
Actually-
follow.
Yeah, 14 plus 2.
Okay, so 16. You definitely injured it. It kind of makes out a similar sound. It's a little bit louder because it's bigger. So you have heard it significantly. You managed to actually hit 2 of its legs. So it's kind of, its front is like sort of slooping in towards you a little bit.
Just did a chair dance.
It's Rashada's turn.
Okay. So since she didn't actually cast Burning Hands, she's gonna cast it this time because she's really mad because they're not going away and they're attacking her friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not listening to you.
Now, so I want to this spell. I have to attack in a 15-foot cone. Like fire shoots out from my hands in a 15-foot cone. So I know I can't get all 3, but I want to get the 2.
Okay.
I think if I position myself here, I wouldn't hit, my friends, but I would hit the 2 spiders, right? Because cones are
yes.
weird.
Yeah, you can do
Okay,
that.
I'll do that. So I
You
cast
just
Burning
have to
Hands.
tilt yourself a little bit. You don't have to tilt your icon, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I think they have to make dex saves.
they do. Yeah. See if they make a dex save.
The big one is a 6, and the little one is a 21.
Oh,
I'm
so
gonna guess the 21 save.
yeah, the big one fails, but the little one succeeds, obviously.
Yeah.
So I roll 3d6. Both of them still take damage. It's just
Yeah, one takes half.
5. So it's 8 damage to the big one, and then 4 to the other one. Not as exciting as I thought it would be.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah,
You
that's
said
it.
8 to the big one. They are both barely hanging in there. You could probably just like throw a rock and they might fall over. And it is Selfie's turn.
So I guess I did the sacred flame wrong, but I don't really want to kill these spiders if we don't have to. So I'm just going to do my sacred flame again, just near them. I'm not really going to try to attack them and just kind of be shoo. And I don't know if they can. They're spiders. I doubt they understand anything, but I'm going to say it in umbral.
Okay.
You're
trying.
And then just shoot my my cantrip at them and but not to hit, just get them to just kind of, leave. And that's a dex save.
All right. Which one?
What's a big old flame? So let me see which one's the one I was facing. So the one little dude is the one with the little skull. Is he dead?
No, I just put a skull there to mark.
So
to
then
tell them
just
apart.
that, so near there, but not enough to send the party members that are all smushed together.
That's a
So, like,
9.
kind of- I don't really figure out how I can target the area. So basically, the area in front of the one with the skull.
Okay. His dex saves a 9.
That
If I mean, go ahead and shoot it. What is your save?
it's he has to save against it.
Okay,
It's a
he's
12.
okay. He rolled a 9. So you were able to hit the square in front of him, but he is so close to death that he's off balance, and he actually falls into the flame as you cast it, and it kills him.
Oh wow! I tried.
I mean, the shape he was in, you probably would have done him a disservice if
Like
you
you
would have
said,
left him
a
alive.
rock. Yeah, if he would have gotten away, he would have been eaten
Um,
alive by whatever creature was out in the woods.
So in your attempt to sort of save him, he was on his last leg, literally. And he just fell into it because he could no longer hold himself up, and he perished to the flames.
Oh, so oops.
So it's the big guy's turn next. He is going to attempt to run away. We get attacks of opportunity from Tamarin, and I think that is Rashada.
Yeah, that'd be me.
So he's going to try to move back, but you guys can take your attacks of opportunity.
Get it.
I would attack with my hand axe.
Okay.
So give it a big old swing. 19.
That will hit.
Ah, minimum damage 3.
And that is enough to kill him. So you take out your hand axe to go hit him. You can tell that he's bloodied. He's probably not going to make it much longer. Again, it would be a disservice to leave him alive, more than likely. And you just barely hit him, and he falls over. He's very large, so it hits really hard, and the ground shakes a little bit near you.
Oof.
Then we're back up to this guy, and he is just going to continue to run away. But he's so badly hurt, he's only moving like at half speed. Then we're back at the top with Cora. So you can chase him. Or...
Bow. I could pull out my bow and try to get him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Then my arrow flies off into the distance and just kind of misses him.
It's a little bit dark, so...
I'm like, ah, shoot, yeah.
Then we get back to Tamarin. If you guys want to run after him, you can.
I think I'll let him be, to be honest. But the big spider, do they have... Well, actually, any of the spiders that are dead, do they have fangs, like pincer things?
The big one definitely would. Yeah, they all do.
Want one.
Okay, you can take it. Are you guys just gonna let the last one run away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get eaten in the end anyway. It's injured.
Okay. Let's see. What did we do here? You guys got... Do I give you all the same amount of experience? I need to figure out experience. You probably leveled, but I'll make for sure. So you were able to defeat the spiders. You caused a lot of noise. You probably scared off anything else that was in the area. So you can continue to go back to sleep and rest for the night. I think that was during the first shift, so you would technically still get a full night's rest. If you want to take turns and sleep it off.
Okay. That
I think
sounds
that sounds good.
All right. And I'm going to look up these rules really fast. Let's see. You guys killed spiders. I'm so proud of you.
Aw, thanks.
I'm sorry I nat 22 of you.
It's okay. You didn't kill me.
It's alright.
So.
I tried.
Awesome.
I will let you guys know afterward if you leveled or not.
Sorry.
You are fine.
Okay, are you gonna keep track of our XP, or are we having to do that?
Either way, I can keep track of it if you
Ooh,
want.
did we get experience?
Because I really
You
just
did.
I never keep track of it.
No, I can keep track of it. That's fine. All right, so you guys can sleep for the rest of the night. It'll be a long rest, so you'll get everything back since it was on the first shift. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and stop. We've been going about 2 hours, which I didn't think today would be too long, and then we can pick it back up next time. Or
Yeah, it's probably for the best, so we don't get in the middle of something kind of important.
okay. So this was session 0, session 0.5 for Ladies of Vathis. Hopefully it wasn't too terrible. I'm glad you guys killed some spiders. It was exciting. We'll be back next Monday, 7 p.m.
Level 2, right?
I'm going to confirm, possibly.
Okay.
I will let you know.
I
Okay.
hope so.
I hope so too. It will be less easy to kill you.
Yeah. If you have questions, comments, concerns, drop it in chat.
Yep.
We'll drop Discord, so if you're new and you want to talk to us, know more about us, you can do that there.
Yep, definitely. Follow us on Twitter. We give updates. We stream a few times a week. So up next this week on Thursday we have Stop, Drop, and Roll, which is a D&D 5th edition game ran by Joe Dude 1227. The only person in this party that's in it is Tiffany or Tamron. And then on Saturday we have an evil campaign, which is super fun. We're not murder hobos. We just kind of run a criminal organization, and I'm in that along with Rachel and Andrea. It's DM'd by Brad, and we also have Joe and JP. So check those out if you haven't. Any other time, like Rachel said, join Discord, and I guess we will see you next Monday.
Yeah.
So,
Guys.
thank you. Bye, guys.
Cool.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.